I'm about to metaphorically go to the store for a pack of cigarettes and never come back with my mother. I'm a 37-year-old man, and my parents have been anything but supportive. My mother in particular has driven me to my breaking point. From my earliest memories in elementary school, she was frequently in and out of the emergency room. At the time, I didn't understand what was happening, as her partner shielded me from her behavior. Eventually, my mother and I moved in with my grandmother. After that, her life spiraled into drugs and nightlife. I often bounced between family members, spending nights with my grandmother or my dad. It was a complicated custody situation until I was 14, when my grandmother finally gained full custody of me. I lived with her until I was 27, caring for her in her old age as she had cared for me. During those years, my mother struggled with drugs and avoided getting a mental health diagnosis. I learned that as a child, she would pinch her cheeks until they bled, just to get attention. This behavior seemed to echo her lifelong pattern of seeking emergency help. Eventually, my mother convinced my grandmother to let her move back in with us, bringing chaos back into our lives. She fought against her medications, and I often came home to find the oven on with burnt food inside. There were incidents where she wandered around the apartment without clothes, and once, she even had an accident on the carpet. Things escalated when my grandmother had hip surgery. While she was in rehabilitation, my mother stole her pain medication. We had no choice but to kick her out. For a while, she managed to get her life somewhat back on track with the help of a social worker, but everything unraveled again when my grandmother passed away. I was going through a divorce and the pandemic, so I distanced myself from everyone, including my mother, for over a year. When I finally reached out, I hoped she had moved past her drama. That hope was shattered in September 2025. Since then, she's been in the emergency room for various issues more than a dozen times. In the process, she has neglected her therapy dog and alienated her neighbors. Her 3 sisters want nothing to do with her, and now I'm considering changing my phone number as I write this. I work night shifts, but my phone never stops ringing with calls from her doctors, complaints from neighbors, and requests for help. I've begged her to take care of herself, but she ignores her diabetes and neglects her health. She's not even 60 yet, and is not on any medication for her mental illness. In the past, she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, but she has also claimed to have borderline personality disorder. It's hard to know what's true. She's currently in a hospital bed after having multiple toes amputated. Today, she was discharged from physical rehabilitation after just 36 hours, because she claimed to have been vomiting the entire time. While I know she has serious health issues, I'm at my breaking point trying to ensure she has what she needs. She doesn't seem to make any real effort to take care of herself, and I can't keep stepping in. I took her dog in for a week once, and it was one of the worst experiences of my life. If I change my number, it would be like giving up on her and her dog. This feels like my last resort. The hospital social workers don't seem to listen to me, and as long as she has insurance, they will continue to treat her without addressing the root of her issues. It's 4 a.m. as I write this. I called out of work to ensure she had clothing after her discharge. Just now, she texted me, asking for a phone charger they didn't pack. They didn't pack it because she stuffed it between her mattress, and they didn't see it. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Later, I decided to write her a blunt letter explaining that I can no longer allow contact and changed my number. I gave the letter to the security guard to deliver to her. I feel like a coward for not telling her in person, but after speaking with her neighbor, I learned more about her behavior that sealed my decision. Thank you all for your support and advice. Notifications are off now.